Hello. Welcome to Jade Kind Gaming presents The Observatory. My name is Adam. Here with the third session of getting the band back together. We have
But
Beth
what kind of campaign is it, though?
Niah. We have Austin as Fabien. We have Bob as Octavian. We have Ryan as Golan, and Nick as Frank.
I was extra again. I required a nicer chair.
Of course you did.
You keep buying them. We will have all the nice chairs in this house you want us to.
Not unless you're getting married a couple of times. I've got everything I need.
Didn't you know that we've got our second wedding coming up?
As long as it's not
Wait,
in
no,
the
wait,
summer.
that's just our wedding anniversary. You're not gonna get us a wedding
Every year?
Every year?
No.
Yearly vow renewals.
How about yes, yearly vow renewals. We're having a party.
You know what they say? Enthusiastic, constant consent. Yearly vow renewals.
For sure.
I don't know who I'm going to blame for getting us off track, but I haven't even told you what happened last time. Last time, the party explored the dungeon... You lost character privileges. The dungeon under the wolf pool, battling specters in a crystal cavern, and unlocking various doors using puzzles to access the room of the prophet, an aboleth that had gone mad and attacked you the moment it was freed. We ended after you killed the aboleth, noting that there was writing and symbols etched in its walls.
I wanted to be its friend. They killed my friend, you guys.
I wanted to be his friend, too. And then they slapped me.
We wanted to be its friend!
I mean, who knows? I mean,
In
what, you were
particular,
down here
didn't
for
they ring a
answers?
bell at you?
Yeah, they rung my bell.
They rung a bell at you?
Yeah.
Yeah, told the dead.
Oh. Hate when the
Had
bell
to slap
rings.
them awake.
But otherwise, as a reminder, there were buttons on the floor that changed up lights and did things in here.
Are we trying to get all of them lit up? What are we trying to do again?
Oh.
Well,
And then there's writing and etching just covering floor, ceiling, walls all throughout here, like burned into
Have
the
I
wall.
read all of it yet?
No.
we just ended after the death of the apple, so
do
we
you
have looting.
stay big?
Also, didn't you want to cast
How long does that even
healing...
Prayer.
Prayer.
Prayer of healing.
Prayer of healing.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you
Some
for
of it.
reminding me.
I don't think I took the spell things. It doesn't sound like me, but gosh, I wish I had.
Did anyone actually take damage?
I'm at... Technically, I have taken 1 point of damage.
I took 6.
But I went from
Brian ate a
140
point.
to 119,
Yeah.
but that's with the modifier.
I technically have, 11 damage below my enhanced maximum that I've taken.
Yes, I have 1 damage below.
That's
my
true. I didn't
max
tip
maximum.
anybody. Everyone's got max HP.
Yes.
Then yes, I'm spending 10 minutes to cast prayer of healing.
Yeah.
It takes.
How
a
long
minute.
is your enlarge or whatever?
Lasts for 10 minutes. I mean, we could just go ahead and take a short rest here.
Well, yeah, that's what the prayer of healing is. It is
So
a
we
short
don't
rest.
actually have to take a short rest.
Oh, but we get the benefits of one?
Yes.
Yes.
So we can move on.
Okay.
I don't know if we're under a time constraint, but we might as well presume we are. That's
Do
what
we?
That's what spells
So,
for.
before I click button, because it is hard to undo, do we succeed in getting our prayer of healing short rest?
Yes.
Yes. 10 minutes, so everyone heals 14 damage.
Cool. I'm at max.
Yes, I don't think anybody actually took that much damage. 14 damage. And gains spell casting benefits of a short rest.
I
So you
don't
receive
think my
the
paladin
benefits
butt
of a
gets
short
anything
rest.
for a short rest.
I used a bunch of my thingies, so I might have.
Your superiority dice? I think?
Yes, because my brain was taken control of, and then I had a bit of a hissy fit about it.
Well, you can spend hit dice to regain health.
Well, you just
Oh, I got my
so
action
don't
surge
do that.
and my superiority dice back.
Can I regain sorcerer points? Regain half level SP on short rest once per long rest. So half my level is 5. I only spent 2, so I'm at max sorcerer points.
Yes.
There we go.
Okay. Can I get spell slots back?
No.
Not unless you spent sorcery points to do so.
Yeah, theoretically you could spend 3 sorcery points to regain spells,
Yeah,
then
since
gain
you're
5 sorcery
regaining
points.
5.
Oh, fucking hell.
I'm sorry, we're min-maxers.
No, I do want to do that. If I can get spells back and then get my sorcery points back, that's what I want to do. I just, I don't know sorcerer other way.
I think it's 1 for 1.
Nah, it's 2 for level 1, 3 for level 2, 5 for 3.
So yeah, you can get 2 levels worth of spells. You can get 2 1s or 1 2.
So creating spell
So
slots.
are you missing a level 2 slot?
No. I'm missing a level 3 and a
When
level
I use
4.
the dash action, my
So if you
speed
want to get
enhances
back a
by
level 3
10.
slot, you'd still be down to sorcery points, but you'd have the slot, so you could do that instead.
Yeah, I'll do that instead.
Okay.
We cannot receive the benefits of prayer of healing until we finish a long rest.
Huh?
It can't do this again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can only quick your short rest once per long rest.
I don't know. I still have I still have access to catnap.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is catnap in the new book though?
Anyways, I guess
Xanathars. So.
Yeah.
are you guys going to continue to mess about with these any?
No, we're not going to trip your traps. We're going to go and investigate the other room.
Okay.
Well, that might have like a different combination that could open up another pathway potentially.
Yeah, that's what
Listen,
we were thinking.
I am not going to be tripping the traps. If you guys...
Okay. Does anyone want to stay in there and mess with the traps while others go in the other room?
I'm already reading.
Nah, I want to figure out what's going on in the prophet's room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone goes in.
I stare threateningly at the door. It knows what I mean.
So, this is complex. There are bits of any language that you know. You can find parts of it.
Mm-hmm.
And parts of it that maybe help you with deciphering other things and figuring out stuff that you gather, either a language that none of you know or perhaps one of the prophet's own invention.
Monk guy. Did they get rid of tongue of sun and moon?
Yes.
Unfortunate.
So, comprehend languages?
This means ritual. It's been a while, but this means ritual. This means ritual. This means teleport.
I'm a divination wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He threw the invention of his own thing, so maybe that won't work. Freaking encryptions.
I mean, possibly.
But is that for reading or is that
Reading.
You understand the literal meaning of any language that you hear or see signed. You also understand any written language that you see, but must be touching the surface on which the words are written.
So you have to
so?
walk along
As I'm
walls.
about to give you a check that you will have
This
to be
spell,
making.
this spell doesn't decode symbols or secret messages.
Okay. So, yeah, it's not going to just answer it. This is still a process that is going to take a very long time for all of you to work together on.
Mm-hmm.
There are
I have
5 different intelligence checks: Arcana, History, Investigation, Nature, and Religion, of which you may each select one of them to do. You may have advantage on whichever one you do with your spell to help you.
Arcana, History, Investigation, Nature, Religion.
Yes.
Okay. I'm equally good at all of them, so I don't care.
I have a 3 in religion and -1 in everything else.
Okay, so you'll take religion.
I have 6 in Arcana and Religion.
Yeah, I am equally good, bad at any.
I'm a
knowledge check.
+4 everywhere.
I get a +2 to all of them because I don't have any of them trained.
Same.
So whichever ones you guys do the best at, I will take the lower ones because there is something I can do that gives me a D10, I believe, if I remember my own abilities.
Does
And
everyone
also
have to
guidance.
do one, or should we?
I believe guidance is going to be too short-lived
It's
for
a
this. This is
concentration.
this is going over hours.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's like they did change it, so it
Yeah, they did
persists,
change
It
it.
lasts
but
like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
maybe not as much.
Yeah.
Does everyone have to
Tactical.
do one?
I mean, if someone just wants to not participate, they can. But
So I have tactical mind, which Oh, when you fail an ability check, I can expend second wind. Instead of gaining HP, I get a D10 added to the results. And if the check still fails, my second wind is not expended. So I do have that.
Self only.
Are you human?
Yes.
Okay, so then you probably get, what was it, heroic inspiration?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, I have a thing that does
I would have that also.
so
Wait,
which one of who's taking what?
Wait,
Religion.
Religion,
Arcana.
Literally whatever's left over.
Who had the musician background?
I have a musician background. That's what I was just trying to look into.
If you've made your decision, you can roll yours and lock those in.
Well, if she uses whatever the musician thing, then we could get advantage on the roll.
Yeah, I have to look it up. I saw this. Don't know it offhand, and I literally just wrote down musician, so I don't have anything with it.
You did just write musician.
Does knowing where north is help?
As you
No.
finish a short or
Unfortunate.
long rest, I can play a song on a musical instrument with which I have proficiency and give heroic inspirations to allies who hear the song. Number of allies you can affect this way equals my proficiency bonus.
You just finished a short rest, so yeah.
Yep, so we all get heroic inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay, so we all have advantage on this roll.
Making your spell pointless.
No,
I
it's
don't.
not pointless. He didn't spend anything on it.
I receive heroic inspiration.
Yes.
I already have heroic inspiration.
Yeah, so it doesn't do anything
I can
for you.
pass it.
But everyone else in this room has it.
Everyone else has it.
That's true.
Yep.
Huh? Well, no. His would still affect us because she can only do proficiency bonus, which is 4 people. We've got 5.
I've got proficiency bonus, which is plus... Oh, is it proficiency bonus?
That's what you said.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
4.
Well, then 2 of them don't need it, so yeah.
Yeah, 2 of them don't need it,
Either
so
way, you
3 of
all
us.
have it now, so it
Yeah.
doesn't...
Okay, so it's a good thing
I
you
was
have it.
reading charisma modifier.
That's much better.
20 on religion.
Okay, so you took religion, you took arcana,
I
Take
think
na-
everyone else
I'll
is
take
equal.
nature, I guess.
nature. So is there 4 checks or 5?
There are 5.
5.
One for each.
Okay, so
Mine's a +4 in everything.
I only get a +2 on it.
Do you want me to do both of the other ones?
You can only do one.
You
Oh,
only
I
do
only
one.
do one.
Okay, so we got arcana, nature,
It would be
religion, and
History.
okay, I'll take history.
Alright,
And
I'll give
investigation,
investigation.
yeah.
Yeah,
I got a 21 on the nature check.
yeah, I'll take history. So that's a 16 or a 17. So 19.
Which passes, so you don't need to use your thing.
Would it pass harder if I used my thing?
No.
I made 17 on Arcana. I rolled an 11. It matches
No.
my portent, which I didn't spend.
Hey, at least you avoid the crit miss.
Got a 10.
So most of you succeed in reducing the time.
Remember, I'm only smart because I have a weird fancy crown. Not actually smart.
I've been reading a lot of books about maps and stuff.
I've been looking around, but it's not really. It's kind of bored.
Octavian got to middle age and he started reading about, like, he all of a sudden got real into world history and maps and just midlife crisis thing it up.
Is there any?
I just
There's no way for me
intuited the knowledge nature.
to redo my thing.
No.
But I
Unless you
don't
have
like
luck.
it.
Do you have luck? Yeah, no dice. And I'm pretty sure it's just time.
It is just time.
Those are hours. It's like 12.
It is 12, which means that you managed to only take 12 hours to basically go through and decipher the prophets. Right.
That's a whole lot.
Yes, it is.
Long rest time.
You setting up camp in this room?
Almost have to, man. 12 hours, we're all going to be running on exhaustion.
It's a nice room.
And our max HP's gone now.
So, some of which I already know, but again, repeating things that you've heard. Prophecy foretells of an end to the multiverse. Not only is this world ending, but all others connected to it through the various planes are as well. Turned to sludge and darkness. Deciphering the prophets, writing about schemes to escape this end. It won it out. Going to any plane any world, any universe that is connected to this one will still leave you on the path of the end of the multiverse. The only hope is to jettison yourself outside the planes and hope to land somewhere that is not connected, if such a place exists. No portal to this faraway realm exists, but the Prophet had planned to create one, repurposing a portal at Fireforge by focusing through the eye of a beholder and presenting something of the power of an artifact for power to be drawn from, in basically ripping a hole out of the world.
So making a beholder lantern to pierce the edge of the universe.
You used to call those notes, right, Bob? You got the notes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I need to start playing with dumb characters because I don't know any of them.
So basically, everything's gonna go bad. We need a thing to punch through the universe and throw ourselves out of this moving car.
Yeah. Of which we have a very simple formula. You need the eye from a beholder. You need an artifact, and the portal at Fireforge.
So, 3 MacGuffins to get out of the universe.
So we just go Camp Fireforge until this guy shows up?
Well,
We killed him.
This guy? He's lying dead right here. I'm sorry.
That's the Prophet?
Yes.
So we need any artifact or one specifically?
Any artifact. It is the power which an artifact holds that
Do we think we
I
did?
summarize. If you have questions about details or anything, you discerned some more
Kill
information.
beholder, steal eye.
Yep.
And get the get the deck of many things.
Deck of Things is actually not an artifact.
Well,
It's only legendary.
Any artifact and
Eye of Vecna?
And
go through
Fireforge.
portal.
which we have a piece of to use a teleport, but again, is that within 6 months?
What?
Also, we don't
We
need
have
to
a
work.
mosaic tile for Fireforge as
Yeah.
part of their
Also, don't you
teleport
have...
I think I have it.
Yeah,
she
she's
does.
got the coordinates for the
Yeah.
actual.
Known teleportation circles. Fireforge.
Yeah.
High ground. I got us.
No, she chose that after I'd written this. I was like,
Nice.
okay.
Uh,
You guys just told her to get things on opposite ends, so...
Yeah, she inquired, and I just went. There's obnoxious mountain range. Don't go through that.
none of the items we've had before are artifacts, right?
No, but you have... You're taking a rest down here, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Ask God if he plans to escape the universe.
God said it was that what's happening is bad, but stopping it is.
We'll ask if he's lifeboating with us, so we can bring God to a new universe.
How many questions do I get with augury? Good old augury.
It's like augury, then commune, right?
I don't have commune.
From Umbridge? I think we're all big chilling with long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to wait for the long rest to augury anyway.
Okay.
So you go. So yeah, if the focus seems to be a bit on artifacts,
Yeah.
amongst you, you do have some concept of what some artifacts could be. The favorite of High Ground once traveled through a layer of the abyss called Thanatos,
Steve.
home of Orcus, whose wand is a known artifact.
It's true.
Did we meet him, or we just happened with our checks to know he exists in that layer?
I don't believe you actually met him. And you
don't
might have
have the-
seen signs like off of the shore as you were staying in your boat.
As you go through,
Yeah.
furiously flip through. We didn't get that stamp.
Did you see Satan surrounded by a whole bunch of undead? If not, then you didn't meet him.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you did see the undead and have a river that literally went like bumping on top of tombstones as like the river actually flowed like over part of the grave.
I prefer not to go to hell.
Don't worry, this is actually the abyss. Totally different.
Yeah.
They're all the layers.
Any
Not
of
just
you-
9.
Probably may have heard rumors just political things, anyone at least that keeps track of stamps and politics, that suggests that General Fargrim Steelfist, the king of Torgar, who took control of the city with claims that he possessed the axe of the Dwarvish Lords about 6 years ago. Not that that would be an artifact he'd be wanting to part with, but that would be another artifact in possession. And at least, again, from rumor, you are very familiar of a thorn in Archon Sophia Lilibeth's side, as she has complained numerous times of the audacity that the ads of the Allfather is in the possession of a private collector. And
The ads?
yeah, it's like a tool of which the Allfather, at least in theory, used to craft the world.
Oh, ads.
Like the
Ads. Like
little-
ads.
Yeah.
The tool.
Yes.
Axe?
No, it's an ads. It's an
But
hand tool.
axe
Oh, okay.
turned on its side, right?
Yeah, for
To
like
shave wood.
taking out. It's what they used to make canoes.
Then I still don't know.
It's like a hoe.
Except it's for wood carving.
Yeah.
It's a woody hoe.
It's okay.
Yeah, let's go get
I
God's
can
hoe.
get them. It's fine. I don't
Yeah, so, and she
Or
may know
don't
more
you,
information, but
No, you're good.
it's
I
Akeem
just-
Jafar out of Port Raven who supposedly keeps the artifact in his collection and has used it more than once to suggest to her that despite the grandness of her cathedral that she's had built, that really his house is a more significant place of worship.
Listen, it might be prejudice, but I say we go take that.
You know who God hates?
people who take God's stuff and make fun of God's priests and church dwellers.
Also, I hear tell that they said that your local sports team is insignificant compared to his local sports team.
We hate when they do that.
Yeah,
We are opposed to that.
unacceptable.
So where is that thing at then? That's
Port
Pat.
Raven.
Yeah,
We
Port Raven.
might want to.
They also make sandwiches slightly different, though it's basically
Thank
the
you.
same.
Okay. Wait. Was Port Raven where you
They
left
do
from?
deep dish peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
no.
We don't like that.
Okay, the one up.
Yeah, that's where she's.
Deep fried peanut butter jelly.
And they say that their peanut butter jelly sandwiches are superior to our peanut butter jelly sandwiches. We can't. We honestly, we should just destroy the entire place. Clearly, they're misguided.
It's all on track for destruction, anyways.
Yeah, they're misguided fools, and they won't notice when they all turn into nothing. So we can
So-
guilt-free kill pretty much anyone.
So do we want to go to Port Raven first, or
Well,
where do we find a beholder?
we'll have to investigate.
Under the ground.
My question is, do we want to go to Carates, where the church is, and ask her?
No.
Since I've been there before.
Nope. Don't want to. Nope. There's no reason for us to get any
Quarantine.
permission from absolutely anywhere. One.
You might find more information, not
Yeah.
permission.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know where in this town this guy
Yeah,
lives. or
other
anything.
than that, you just know the city and
Yeah,
the name.
it's a big house. He says that his house is grander than a temple. I bet it won't be that hard.
He says it's more significant to worship because of the possession.
Yeah. You
And
have
then-
something from the temple? Anything? You just left there.
Yes, these robes are from the temple. These clothes.
Okay.
My
Well,
toothbrush.
We head back up.
I'm
And-
auguring
So
here.
you're,
Oh, you're arguing. I figured this room was teleport tampered with. So
yeah,
we had to
you
leave.
definitely noticed through this and times. Yeah, there's some weird magic at least in this room,
Well,
Yeah.
might as well get it out of the way.
but
It's a ritual.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna go out to get the things to escape reality. Good plan, bad plan.
Great plan.
Hilarious.
and
We're trying to escape.
as I
reality? Are
think
we
the
trying to
answer
save the
is
world?
yes or no.
No, we're not trying to
It's
save the world
good,
at all. We're
bad,
trying to escape from
good
destruction.
and bad. Neither good nor bad.
Are we trying to take people with us?
That's why I put it in
Just
front of
us.
it. This is what we're doing. Good plan, bad plan.
We're opening a portal so we can funnel people through it.
Yeah.
No, just us.
The prophecy.
All right, we're gonna go
basically
gather
it's
the
just
stuff
us.
and we're gonna escape
Really?
reality.
Yeah.
Well, did you ask God if he's coming?
It's God. I presume if he wants to leave, he'll leave with us.
Okay.
It's like that's what I just asked him if we should do this. He says yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He says good plan. So he either he's got his own stuff sorted or he'll tag along afterwards or
Listen,
He would have told me no, and I'd ask more questions.
Good enough for me.
no, we're literally just saving ourselves. It's the most selfish thing ever. I don't want to hear nothing about charging people at this point, because the gold's about to turn into space dust. It's safer in my
I
possession.
figure the old father has a plan.
So,
But there's only so many ways we more mortals are allowed to communicate with such divine beings. So you got to put forth your plan, and then you just sort of bumble through, and they'll work
I
out
heard
their
that you
end.
just pick up the phone and keep calling.
You can.
but then they just start lying to you. Like 25% chance of just bad information.
Not there's only 25% chance that they don't answer you.
Oh.
We're really just
No.
getting out of Dodge?
That's his plan. Our plan is probably we're going to open this portal and start trying to funnel everyone we can through it. We probably can't save everyone, but we can make the portal, then save as much as we can.
We're probably not going to do this in a day. We've got time to figure stuff out as we go.
Okay.
Okay.
But for
I just,
now,
I don't
we
know
go
if I
on
like
this
very
we
many
go on this
people,
path.
but I don't feel like we should just like abandon them.
Oh, no.
5 of us.
No, we're going to take as many as we can.
Okay, that feels a little bit better.
I mean, you
that
can also point
number
out
is
how many
also-
people you're really taking with you.
Yeah. That number
As you're
is probably-
sitting there carrying, probably 200.
Yeah, I've got
So,
thoughts and prayers of my ancestors.
are we leaving this box?
Yes.
Actually, I'm going to walk out of the box.
Yes. Are you going to step on those little panels?
I
looking
am
for a
not going
secret
to
door?
step on the little panels and trap you all in. As funny as that would be, no, I've got too much work to do. I'm going to go up, and I'm going to take out my sending stone.
Okay.
And I'm going to send a message to the guy who employs me that, hey, world's coming to an end. I need you to pack up all of your money and as many people as you can and start heading towards Fireforge. I'm going to show up there and do my best to find us a way out of this world. Don't leave stuff behind. We can't come back and get it later.
How much does that person trust you?
Hey, they may have... They have a freaking...
Persuasion?
Yeah, you made a persuasion.
I don't know.
It's like, they have a teleport circle, so
For
at
real.
least the boss probably can, teleport to there.
So that's a 5. D10?
I didn't know.
I don't think I can D10 my way out of this. I don't know. I did my job. I told him.
You
what
told
I
him.
did. Yeah, I told him. He gets to respond. Oh, you can reply to this message.
It's like, how do you even prank
Is that
call
what's
him?
going on? Thank you. That's all I said.
Maybe he's getting all morbid that the world's ending, not trying to solve the problem.
He's not in charge of solving the problem. He's in charge of getting where I told him to be.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't show up there, it's not like he can fire me.
Yeah. Well, I'll head up with Bob and tell everyone to gather around.
Who's this Bob character?
This Fabien?
Octavian?
Octavian. Yeah.
Come on.
You're the only one who didn't choose, like, a good Greek or Roman name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's head up.
So are you heading? So everyone ignores the rest of that, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like there's stuff there. Improbable, in fact. But we don't want to eat lightning traps.
I don't want to eat a lightning.
There's good work to be done.
I want to step on things.
Go ahead.
Do you stop before?
Yeah.
Do you let them all get out of the room before?
Yeah.
It's just from below here. Crackathum.
Yeah, that's me. I don't remember what we were trying to do, though.
We believe there might be a secret passage here
Mm-hmm.
with a different combination of buttons.
What was the combination that worked before?
The ones that are lit up. It was sun and moon.
Yeah, it was based off the poem that we learned.
Okay. I really shouldn't.
I mean, it'll be funny. Adam's not the type that would make a trap deadly enough to kill you on the first mistake.
Yeah, I kill people. Adam doesn't. We attacked an entire theater full of people who were much higher level than us, and we just got knocked out and our stuff stolen.
The mini broke like a spell effect off it. I'm trying to find it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
I'm sorry.
You used to hold a spell effect. I'm sorry.
Oh, my hand's broken?
It's
Well, it's like literally the spell effect broke out of your hand.
counterspell.
Aw.
Rip.
That's sad. No more
Yeah.
spell effect.
I mean, it was over here because
Oh.
it fell when I picked it up.
We can look for it later, baby.
Okay, as a foot later.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
Okay.
What happens if I stand on the infinity?
You do so?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get back to that page.
No, I don't have a backup holding.
So, if you step on infinity. It lights up. There's one. Opposite lights up. As it takes power out of the one that was beside it. So basically pulling power through there, and then but both of these flicker a little bit.
Alright, and then I step on the one above the infinity.
This one or
Yeah.
this one?
Yeah.
So if you step on that one, takes the power again, moving
And then I step
from.
up on
Hold on,
the-
it's still. I'm still changing things. Things are still happening. This is a fun one because it gets back to the lightning lighting back up, which
Shoots you. Shoots flames out of its booty.
Or specifically, flame element. No.
That's not the magnet. That's the magnet. These magnets are just weak. Or maybe they're more attracted to the freaking table below it. So fire fills the room.
Crack a thing.
Do I get hurt?
Yeah, you just get home.
Oh, okay. The door's still open though, right?
Yep, no, nothing's affected the door. I just need. You take 17 fire damage as the whole room bursts with fire.
We just hear whomp.
Oh.
But yes, that's there. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm too dumb for this. Oh yeah, head out. I was so close. How close was I?
If you step on the right space next,
Who knows?
you get it.
So, as she's walking out, does she step on the correct space?
I don't know. Does she step on more spaces, or does she step off of the puzzle and go around it? Because you can easily do that.
No,
Just step on the lightning. It won't kill you, and we'll just heal you when you get up. 17's not enough to put you down.
No, it's not.
It's a quadratic
You think
equation.
we think lightning rather than moon?
Yeah, my
Well,
guess
moon
is
was just lit up before, and you stepping there moved it over.
yeah. If you step there, these two will turn off. It's the light. It might be the lights out approach.
No.
I mean, I will point out also, like, this started with only one lit up.
True.
Which one was it?
It was lightning.
Okay. I step over to moon.
If you step on moon,
It's a lights out puzzle.
power from the one that was adjacent to it goes out as it travels through, and moon lights up.
Okay.
So if you step back, it'll switch back again, then hit lightning, and these two might pop on, and only lightning will be out. If you
Okay.
get off and come and step on lightning, everything but lightning will be on. Probably.
Okay,
Maybe.
I will step on lightning.
Lightning. Stepping on lightning actually doesn't do anything right now.
Okay. I step on the one in front of lightning. Nope, that one.
This one? That.
Am I just making this worse on myself?
No, you're getting back to as close as you had been originally.
Okay.
This one would stay.
That one would stay, okay. I was thinking it might have to be an all-on approach. I step on star.
Step on star. It
Just takes it from the
takes
arrow.
it back. Yeah, it takes
Dang
it.
it. Okay, I go back to the arrow.
Alright, you put back one.
Can I want to diagonally jump to the other triangle.
This one or this one?
The one by the lightning and, yeah.
Well, they're both by lightning.
One by star and lightning, sorry.
Okay. If you go on that one. Line up. Lightning will go out.
Then star, then triangle.
There is a thing that happens in one situation that you have not paid attention to. That I say when you step one place that I don't say when you step any other places.
Lightning doesn't
because it-
trigger anything when you step on it. Or hasn't so far.
Well, it transferred. You said it transferred.
There's a flickering light.
Yeah, there's a flickering light too. But that's only on the infinity symbol, isn't it?
No.
Yep, no, it's the infinity symbol. It flickers the things around it when you
Yeah.
step on the infinity symbol.
Right. But what is that? I don't know what that means.
So if you go straight over to the infinity symbol, click it, it'll blink everything, meaning it changes the equation. So maybe infinity then triangle. Or you can call for us. After like 5 minutes, I'll go ahead and come down. It's like, you okay down here?
I'm playing with the puzzle. I just hate this puzzle.
Well, what has it done to you so far?
I just got hit with fire as ouchied. I don't.
It's like, I lay on hands, you back to full. It's like, if you want to step out here, I'll continue.
No, I just want to keep stepping on things. Tell me where to step.
Okay, after she describes what she's done, I'll say, go ahead and stand on the infinity symbol.
Okay, I'll go over to the infinity symbol.
With how it is right now, no lights change, but all three of these, again, flicker.
So, triangle.
Okay, go to triangle.
That one?
Hmm?
So. Done this before. We know what happens.
It takes it for moon.
Yeah.
Do we just want all the...
Are you emotionally attached to Moon being lit up?
I feel like they...
But it also sends it over to lightning, and you're going to get hurt again.
Oh, yeah.
Fire.
Why did I listen to you? I'm hurt again.
And it's like, alright, I healed you back up, so.
You in fact
20
down with
damage.
the healer?
I took more damage this time.
Oh, we long rested, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, again, I can step in there, and it's like, I have 50, so 17 and 20, it's 37. You're back to full again.
Okay.
So,
Well, doesn't
Now what's
isn't Frank in there too? No, Frank's
No.
No, he
I'm
stepped
standing
out.
in the hallway. Well, it's like, I offered to do it.
okay, now something's different.
Now something's different. Okay, if I step on moon, it's going to transfer it back from triangle. What happens if I step on lightning? Is it still nothing?
Lightning would still be nothing.
Okay.
Well, all triangles are lit now, so I will go over here and check this wall.
Mm-hmm.
Push on it, see if anything's changed.
No.
Nope.
No, looks like still needs something with the puzzle.
What means if I stand on the circle?
The circle right now is another one that does nothing.
Okay.
So only unlits would work. So I'll go ahead and step on the sun.
As he steps on the sun, I step on the moon. Together.
Hold on, we're gonna reset a bunch of things.
Chunks
Oh! Okay, we can give up. I just know there's loot.
You were one click away.
Yeah, if you hadn't moved, it probably would have opened.
Oh, should I have not?
He was reaching for the wall. Yeah, he was reaching for the wall.
Well, then
No.
You gotta do it again now.
No, neither of you stepped on the right one. You both avoided the
correct one.
What's the correct one? I want to step on that one.
It's probably the triangle it's pointing towards the door that's closest to where you were sitting before.
So you take power out of each of those to fill
All
those
right,
ones.
let's fill back up the arrows. Yeah,
Step
I'm gonna go over to
there.
the arrow.
Which is gonna then
Turn off moon and
traps.
Star. Turn on arrow. And mine's gonna get me hurt again.
no, that's only if you step on the
On what?
triangle.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Well, first let him change it.
Yeah.
Then I get hurt again. I know what I'm doing. I actually don't know what I'm doing.
Okay,
Yep.
we're reset to
So this time you're both in there
10,
yeah.
9,
for 24 damage.
24. Oh my gosh, it's getting worse.
Okay.
And then I want to step on the arrow that's facing the wall. Yeah, pointing towards the wall.
This one,
Yes.
that's gonna do nothing.
No!
In that case,
You step on the infinity. The 3 symbols flicker again, but are all solidly lit.
mm-hmm.
Oh, and so the door opens.
Oh no. The loop fell off.
The loot's on fire.
We want the loot.
Inexplicably, we all just come back downstairs and be like, what's taking so long?
And then we get loot. Loot!
It's a second combat. Your reward is combat. What's in the box? Nothing.
We want the loot.
Mimic.
It's just
So that door slides open.
Oh!
that's cute.
Tricky! You're so tricky.
Listen, why couldn't it be a clever puzzle like doors being jars?
No, it's literally just taking the power and sending it to the... If you step on one, it takes power from the opposite side and sends it to it and the following. Oh, yeah, what's in here? There's something in here. It's in the chest.
What's in the chest? We go. we run in.
I walk in.
I
and
run in, even though I'm not moving. Move my character. I'm too far. Thank you.
It's like I asked. Hey, wait, we
We're
should
not
probably
in
check
combat.
it for traps.
I will investigate it for traps. A natural one it.
There are
I
no
help.
traps in here.
Totally no traps. I open it.
Let's see here. Yeah, in
Four
the chest,
artifacts.
you
And
find...
a beholder's eye.
No, you find a ring that has like a mirror in place of a gem and a robe that has like a night sky pattern with like dark blue with like white and silver stars.
Cool. I put on the ring and I put on the robe and I walk out.
We'll have Fabien check those
Cursed
out.
items. Every one of them.
And then I put on the ring.
No!
You find a ring on a skeleton!
And Elvish language warning of traps and
I
not to
put
trust
it
the
on
ring.
anyway.
Put on the ring.
Alright.
Head back up.
You head back up now?
And it's like the puzzle had other stuff in trash. We'll probably check that out.
I just don't know if I really want this cloak and ring, but I thought it was the fastest way to carry it.
You may have table again.
We may table this for later.
I like table.
The most stable of table.
Is also very strong, holding all my heavy dice. Ah! It slipped.
Yeah. As you say it, drop the dice.
I was a little concerned when she was rolling because it was rocking.
So it's like we all prepared.
Let's go. When we have time,
And you're doing this in the upper room?
Once we get up there, I'll say we can walk out to the surface just to make sure.
So, yeah, you walk outside and everything is just a little dim.
Is the sun out or is it?
The sun is out. But there's a black hole in the middle of the sun that just sort of wraps around, pulling like a tendril of darkness, blackness, pulled out of the center of the sun.
I look out and go, huh, that's a star, isn't it?
Yeah,
Unfortunate.
it's a big one.
Yeah, we should go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This looks
before
bad.
it washes away the rain.
That does not take extra turns. Neat.
Cool.
How many hit dice do you want to spend?
24 and a D10, so 3.
Plus Constitution
Oh, plus Constitution.
for each die.
Probably
Plus
3.
Plus Constitution, plus 4 for each die.
Oh, okay.
Because it's me doing it. But it's like, there's no like saying I can't do it until long rest. I can just keep making a single action for you to spend a single hit dice. At plus 4.
So
That's
Yeah,
kind
that
of
doesn't seem like something that should have it, because that's not giving you the benefits of the rest. That's just health, and there are other ways to heal.
And you do run out. It only
Yeah,
has
you run out of hit
charges.
dice, yeah.
Well, yeah, it charges on the healing kit.
Can I detect
That's funny.
magic
That's
on
kind
my
of
new
4th
items?
edition-y.
They are both
Yeah.
magic.
They're both magic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are we heading out soon?
We're probably teleporting to our
That's why I'm healing.
next
So-
spot.
You're healing me?
yeah, I heal up with 2.
Yeah.
Charges.
yeah. You heal a hit dice at a time.
Okay, I heal a hit dice at a time. What am I adding? My Constitution and my
Plus 4.
Plus 4. Okay, and my hit
So
dice
you're-
is a 6. Alright, it's a sorcerer. A 6 plus 4. I got 14.
Plus 8. Yeah.
14 and
12.
12. I was at max again.
There you go.
Also,
Me too.
I reroll 1s on heals. That didn't come up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. So
But I was looking at her like, there's no rule saying I can't do this only once per life. Like,
Right.
I could just, it's only an action.
am
It
I
doesn't take
just-
like a minute.
Am I just teleportation circling us to Fireforge?
No.
No.
well, we're going to Cortez.
No.
Raven
Quarantine?
Yes.
Nope. Nope.
We need information.
No, we
Bob.
don't.
Well, I'm teleporting, and we need information. I hold on to Fabian's robe,
Where did
and
you
we go
wanna
to
go,
Corti.
Oh, the place where we have an artifact, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And
That
we're
makes
getting
sense.
information on that. I have 3 teleports a day, and nothing linking me to that town. I couldn't teleport there anyway.
Maybe
Sure you
maybe
can.
the High Priestess has something of his that we can get to
Yeah.
teleport.
Doubt it, but okay.
He's probably sent her letters bragging, which means he has letters from
Oh,
his
that's
city.
a good point. Letters, yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Let's
probably has
go.
those letters.
Let's go.
It's really nice when I don't have to heavy-handedly like drop hits and you come up with a money.
Yes, I also have a staff of healing, so yes, I am a cleric who's actually loaded up on healing spells.
So wait, you're the cleric?
Yes. Well, a lot of clerics don't because healing's kind of a net loss from an action economy standpoint.
Yeah, 10
It's a little
HP
better
for the
now.
win.
Yeah, it's better now.
Yeah, well, they
But
took
I'm
out all
loaded
the
on-
tanks, so
I'm
they
loaded
had
on
to
like defensive utility spells and healing.
Which is good. Wizards are good at that. Clerics are good at that.
All right, let's go.
Alright, off to Corti.
Wearing fat armor.
To Corti. Oh yeah, we're back at your weird temple.
Yep, back at the temple.
Okay.
Oh, it's a new day.
I
And the
guess
sun
we.
is missing.
Well,
Is the sun missing here
It's
too?
not. It's. I mean, yeah, same sun. It's. I mean, it's not missing. Like easily the outer ring is more than half of it is still there, but it's an outer ring, and then like the center is black, and then like a tendril goes away from it that goes like past it. So like there's like a wedge cut out of it, and then like that blackness also like is a tendril that goes a little outside of it.
That sounds horrifying, you guys.
Yeah, it's the end
Yeah,
of the
no,
world.
you're now in civilization, and there are there's definitely a sense of unease amongst things. Shops that you know are usually open, closed.
So they're not continuing construction on the clock tower in hopes that it'll just all go away.
Gee, that moon's getting real close.
The clock tower could be a early warning system.
As it's crushed.
Yeah. I resummon my weasel.
Okay.
It's like, let's go talk to the priest.
Yes.
Yes. It's like,
To the priestess.
So you need an artifact. It's the heading of this page.
So you need an artifact. How did we get here?
I told you.
Oh! Before we leave, can I go get my stick? I was up there a long time while they were
Yeah, while they were
around.
messing about, you could have gotten your stick then. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
We did fuss about. Once we get to the temple, I want to take time to invest.
So as you guys are, before teleporting, as you guys are heading back with your new loot, you notice that water starts gushing up from that pool in the center and filling this lower room, and that the doors start shutting.
climb fast.
Climb fast! We go! We run! We swim!
As you get up there, I'm just holding a stick going, oh yeah!
But yeah, I'll make it out still.
That's what this was.
Jerk!
You were taking too long.
Nice robe.
Well, I was going to investigate it and then I was to give it to the person that needs it most, which might be me or could be someone else.
Uh-huh.
I just got to investigate it first. I don't want anyone else to get cursed. What if it's a cursed rope? Then I
Probably shouldn't have put it on.
Eyes fine.
I don't know.
Eyes the magic person. You don't know how magic works.
Sure I
Mr.
do.
Wizard
You
Cleric,
have
do you
things.
have investigation? Or not invest. Identify?
Yes. It's a divination ritual spell. It's on my list.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask. I'm just going to take time
I
later.
not only have identify, I even paid for the material component to cast it.
Nice.
I'm not asking.
I
They're
can afford
mine.
But you get now back to Core T where we were.
And yeah, so you guys can do that.
I investigate my things.
You start taking your hour. Which one are you?
I do the ring first.
The ring.
Yeah. Because she can also just short rest it.
Yeah.
Fighter test that.
Yeah, I'm like, I just take my time.
So
I was not giving
that takes
up.
you some time. While you're doing that, what are others doing?
Go collect the priestess and did you have Archon and maybe the priestess? I don't know. Is there anyone else we need to bring with us? It's like we have an 11 slot group we can travel around with. Me plus 10 other people.
For your teleports?
Yeah.
I don't know why we take them. She's probably busy here.
You guys take care of the church.
She's been tending to the flock.
Yeah, okay.
I go to the schoolhouse, open the door, and just be like, hey, none of this is going to help
That
you.
one.
Are you identifying the items by the description?
I mean, obviously.
I mean, Robe with Stars was pretty on the nose.
You didn't get the ring either?
Oh, near? No, I don't know that one offhand. I knew Robe with Stars.
Yeah, that's the one that shoots magic missiles at people when you throw the stars, right?
Yes. Is that truth?
Ring of spell turning.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
But we'll get to that.
Hey, I've played a lot of D&D, okay?
eyes have not. They're big surprises for me.
It's like, not only do I know the Robe of Stars, I know when Dave changed it for his game, and those stars were throwing stars, and I punched people with them.
David Chester?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's just call him Dave?
Yeah.
He's Dave?
David.
Chester.
Sometimes
Davey?
Chester. No, David.
Little Lee boy?
Only if he's fighting Goliath.
David.
No.
David.
No. Okay. That makes me feel better.
Little
I'm just going to
bicicleta.
call him Dave now. I can differentiate the Davids.
Yeah.
No, they're all just David.
Yeah.
All of my Davids are David.
All of your Davids are David? You want to start going by last names? Chester?
Well,
No, we used to,
Nichols.
but no, it's more fun now that we did that when we only had the one. But now we have multiple.
Yeah, when David was the only David, he was Chester.
That's funny.
Now that we have more, it's more fun to confuse people.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So we go talk to the Archon about the letters and stuff from that man. We need it for a mission for the Allfather.
Okay.
Yes. We're going to go take his artifact.
We don't need to be getting into fights when things are...
Tell him we'll give it back to him in
Dire.
like a month.
Well, yeah, the world's ending. This is a plan to get us out of the ending world, and God says it's a good plan.
And also try to take as many people with us as possible. Currently, the exit point is Fireforge.
That goes, yeah, without.
And you'll have to go to Fireforge in order to have the chance of us saving you.
Exodus.
Tell the flock we want all to come with.
Yeah, don't worry about the turn down service. You won't have a bed here anymore.
The world will explode.
How long do we think we have?
No idea.
At least a week.
He's pulling that number out of his ass.
It's where all numbers are kept.
This could take a year. It could take days.
It's not going to take a year.
You're not there. You're looking at a ring.
I am looking at a ring. You're right. Sorry.
Is it actually dark outside?
I mean, it's
Dim.
dim.
Because it's different.
like
Is
a
it colder?
I bet.
Then yeah, people don't have long.
I say watch.
Just using that knowledge nature there.
It's just like
we know not, but watch the skies.
Yeah, and it's like I might not be an expert in agriculture, but I'm smart enough to know. Cold weather, bad crop.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, if it's more than a week, you'll be happy to already be in Fireforge and ready to go. If it's less than a week, we can't help you anyways because that's how long it's going to take you to get there.
But I'm less of the important one than all the people around that...
Yes, you have a week. It sucks. But you need to move quickly, and a week is enough time that people realize they can flee, but not so much time that they dilly-dally. We need no dilly-dallying, but we also don't need to trample the children.
Also, a week is by no means enough time to get to Fireforge from there.
They don't know maps, they're dumb. Not you, the peasants.
Because that's a lot of mountains, and like the river took like 3 weeks to go down just the river's end.
Could I teleport people there now?
No. Not in numbers. You're going to have to get a ship, and if the captain doesn't cooperate, it might be worth just commandeering one.
Yeah, you need somebody with 9th level gate.
Yeah.
Man, this is why Bonka's Tunnel is such a good spell.
But I've got 2 level 5s, and they last for a minute.
You can't snap
Yeah,
them
we
together.
have to get all of the ingredients together so that we can open the portal to hopefully save at least somebody.
Yeah.
And
So
we
we-
keep telling people where it is. It's up to them.
Yeah.
It's like God said this was the best plan. We have to open the gate for anyone to live.
Yeah, so unfortunately, Miss Priestess Lady,
Archon.
whatever, this is on you. We have our task to get the gate open. Your task is to save as many as you can.
Have faith, do your best, and we will try to improve the odds as we go.
Also, would you happen to know the location of a beholder?
Yeah, Beholder would be helpful. We need his eye.
Not personally, no.
Any rumors or anything like that?
We could get a one-eyed pirate drunk.
I don't know, the sort of eccentric who collects artifacts might also have information on beholders.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, maybe we need to go kill Xanathar. Maybe he's still alive.
Kill him.
Nothing that I've heard. I'm sure some have fallen into those who guard or protect against great threats.
To the guild? Is there an adventurers guild hall?
Nothing here, no. Nothing in the...
Do you know
Well-
any in the port?
I've not really been there. I just know that's where he's from. He sends me the
Letter.
the rude letters.
One of these within the last 6 months.
Probably.
Okay. Looking at dates.
Do we know of any like grand heroes that would be known for such feats as fighting things like beholders or dragons and such?
Or
I
a
hear-
circus that has a freak show that has it on display?
And also,
note of that.
I hear the heroes of High Ground were awesome in their day.
That's
not
you
my-
guys.
It is us guys.
So then where's the beholder? I'm not there.
Nothing from this area. You're identifying.
Yeah, I'm identifying.
It's the stuff that he said you got.
I didn't tell her what it did.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I'm looking at
So
it.
you got a
I also never said
ring
like.
of
many of
spell
those.
turning.
What does that mean?
While wearing this ring, you have advantage on saving throws against spells. It does require attunement. So, yeah, advantage on saving throws against spells. If you succeed on the save for a spell of level 7 or lower, the spell has no effect on you. If that spell targeted only you and didn't create an area of effect, you can take a reaction to deflect the spell back at the spell's caster. The caster must make a saving throw against the spell using their own spell save DC.
That's funny. Okay, what's my cloak do?
Okay, so you guys get back to her having figured that out. She's going to spend another hour sitting here on a cloak.
At that point, I ask Fabien, can you just identify that for? We can teleport now. Versus wasting another hour.
Well, I thought that when you took the time, is it one item per short
One
rest?
per hour.
Yep.
Yep.
No, Identify is way more compact. It's 11
Yeah,
minutes.
for
Yeah.
sure. No,
Either that,
I'm
or we
being
can
a jerk.
teleport, and she can spend the hour at Port Raven doing this.
Okay.
Well, I don't know him, so I don't know if he has identified. No one said anything, and I don't think to ask.
That's why I'm asking
Yeah,
in front.
you're allowed to tell me information.
Yes, that's
No,
what I'm
no,
doing. It's
yeah,
like,
that's-
ask when...
we can't do
Well, I see you still doing that. It's like, can you cast that so we can go?
I need to pick up some supplies while we're here.
What, you don't have an owl feather?
Okay.
I need to buy more healing kits.
Mm.
I did not come prepared for an adventure.
Oh.
I left it to hurry because I had what I had. But if she's on an hour, might as well take the chapter.
Okay, sounds
Stock
good. I'll
up.
just keep looking at this thing.
It's like, I don't know, did all of you come prepped for like a multi-week long adventure? Because I
Yes.
No.
No, I was literally at the end of my shift. But
Honestly, at some point, I should probably try and get
I still travel.
more chalks to draw teleportation circles. I'm out of chalk.
But at some point, you're probably going to want to go to Fireforge.
yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm
important.
out of chalk, and I bought a whole bunch of random nonsense that I should not have bought.
That's fun.
So we need to
Yeah.
resupply.
Yeah, I've got 48 gold pieces. I need 50 gold pieces worth of fancy chalks.
Unfortunate.
I'm making trips. I know where stores are. I'll pick stuff up.
I will.
If you don't have the cash, I'll throw in 50 for teleport.
I
circle.
will happily give my 48 gold pieces.
Oh.
But I need 50. So.
Yeah, I'll chip in the 2 gold
And
to push you
I don't
over.
know. I don't know if we need more.
Yeah, I'll. We might need more than 1 teleport circle. I'll
Right.
spend another 52 to get us.
So,
Okay.
you're getting two X of that. And yeah, no, as far as just general items, you can find it. It takes a little more time than usual because some of your normal shops that you go to, you find basically closed.
That's okay. They can be opened.
If need be.
Is anyone trained in investigation?
I am not with my -1.
Nope. I got intimidation. It's another eye.
Not trained.
Closest we have is half proficient. Nope, still not a bard. Never mind.
Not a bard. Just have a +4.
And then no one notices as you go through.
Mhm.
But yeah, while
I'm
they're
not
out there,
there.
you investigate. The Robe of Stars also requires attunement. You gain a +1 bonus to saving throws while you wear it. 6 stars, located on the robe's upper front portion, are particularly large. While wearing this robe, you can take a magic action to remove one of the stars and expend it to cast the level 5 version of Magic Missile. Daily at dusk, 1d6 removed stars reappear on the robe. While you wear the robe, you can take a magic action to enter the astral plane, along with everything you are wearing and carrying. You remain there until you take a magic action to return to the plane you were on. You reappear in the last space you occupied, or if that space is occupied, the nearest unoccupied space.
Okay.
So yeah,
In a rough concept, with the time that I've known these ones, who do I think should have each of these?
Whoever lacks a ranged attack.
Whoever has attunement slots available.
That's also another consideration.
Yeah, so
Mine
Yeah.
are stacked.
Mine's full.
Full.
I have one empty, and if it took the robe of stars, I would unequip the robe of protection because it's just
Well, there's
higher
also
tier.
the ring is another
Yeah.
one that.
But I don't have a ring. I do have the robe of protection.
I have one open attunement slot.
So
Okay.
I also have one open.
Okay.
So do you want robe or ring?
He's not really long distancey.
But he could be up in people's
He's a
face and
monk. He moves faster than
Yeah.
God.
Also,
you-
monk is fun for throwing things back, and this lets you throw back spells.
Yeah, it's like you give the ring to
Yeah.
the monk, you give the robe to the guy who's melee.
Okay.
But also, then he has a robe already, so.
He can't wear 2 robes?
well,
Attunement slots.
technically, I have a cloak of protection. Is that a robe of stars?
No, you just wear.
Yes, it is a robe of stars.
Yeah.
Wear robe and
Robe,
robe,
and then a cloak on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a two slots.
Full
They
game.
have
They don't have
different
body
names.
slots now.
They are different things. Cool.
Now I have even more.
There are
saves.
things in body slots, but technically you could wear a robe over a robe. You can't wear shoes over shoes. You can't.
Yeah, and robe of
was
stars
that?
don't give you +1 to AC.
Yeah.
It gives only +1 to saves only.
Well,
Okay.
that's
Those are different things, so wouldn't it get
Yep.
+1 from both?
yeah.
Okay. I'll wait until they return and then I'll
Yeah,
do
it's in
that
3 or
things.
5. You don't have to keep track of your bonuses and whether they stack. They stack.
But yeah,
Unless they say they don't.
whenever you guys return, I will just thrust the ring at Golan, right? And be like, "Here, this is important for you." And then I will chuck the robe at Jack Frank.
But yeah, that's a magic missile. That's 5d4s +5.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And just 6. Hey, 6 free level 5 spells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is good.
Yeah.
And also the ability just to disappear into the astral plane whenever you want.
You can hide.
Yeah. Also, the concentration destroyer.
Yeah.
Here, roll what?
Roll concentration.
Roll
5 times.
Five cons. Yeah, you gotta get a 10, but still, roll 5. Hope you don't get a 1. That would suck.
You'll fudge
Yeah.
us at some point.
Mhm.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, just a little shopping trip.
Yep.
Before we begin our actual journey,
And then
because I thought heals could have restrictions, so I was like, yeah, 10 uses that'll last me like forever.
Mhm.
And I'm like, oh no, it's like 1 use per hit dice, and there's okay, yeah.
just
Grab some extras.
you just have
Stuff
first
some more
aid.
in there. Stuff some more in there.
You get kind of a Sophia out again. She just came and restocked yesterday.
No, I'm off on an adventure.
Anyways, we all gather up.
As I walk around, the end
They
is
hand you-
nigh.
You need a stamp book.
Is that a Pokemon reference?
No,
No,
it's a me
you,
reference.
Restri-
No, it's a me
It's
reference.
both of you. I just watched part of it.
Oh, we kept trying to go to leaders. Of
It was
town.
everyone except him.
Yes, and I kept screaming, "You guys need your freaking stamps on everything!" They're like, are you saying you don't want a stamp? No, I'm not saying I don't want a stamp. I'm saying it's a waste of time. I still
because
want
we're
a
trying to meet
stamp.
the person in charge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would
We
go
would
and tell
go like-
them important information.
Yeah.
We want to meet you in charge. Stamp our book.
So yeah,
oh my god.
swap to the latest letter, and we're going to this guy's house,
Possibly.
possibly, or the mail, and teleport.
You end up in a stationary shop.
Thank God it's not moving. We might have fallen.
Dodged a bullet there, one.
That joke was just sitting there.
Still.
Listen,
Look up-
I have enough jokes I could paper this whole room with it.
Look around. Is there a employee?
No, it is currently closed and you're inside.
Well, go up to the door, unlock it, look outside.
Yeah. You gather the streets probably are typically more busy
Active?
than this, but other than occasional people just running or riding horseback or whatever, moving quickly through.
I yell to someone, tell me, what town is this?
Port Raven?
Oh, good.
Okay.
Nailed it.
Start going, looking at the address this is sent from.
Make sure everyone gets out of the shop.
Yeah.
Lock it behind us.
How?
Well, I assume it locks from the inside or outside.
I don't think it has a thumb latch.
I mean, Yeah, you command.
It's got a fire bar.
I have access to
Are there
two
pretty
types of
pens?
telekinesis.
Are there pretty
I'm sure
pens
one of
in
them will-
this
There are
station?
many pretty pens in this stationery.
Just quickly grab a pretty pen.
You gonna pay for that?
Nope.
You need to pay for that.
I don't have any money.
I pay for it.
That's equally fun for me.
Like, oh, that's 3 copper.
I don't have any money. I
I
give them all
don't
my
have
money.
3 copper. They get a gold for the
Did you buy
inconvenience.
me? Did
For
you buy
the
me chalk?
inconvenience.
Yes, they already gave
2.
you that before you
2
teleported.
uses worth of teleport circle. Yeah.
Have you ever
Stop
heard the
mo-
good word about how stealing from people is a crime and you shouldn't do it because it's also bad?
People get angry and
Because
come
you're
hunt
about to
you.
hear a lot of talking about how that's true.
That's the only reason I objected to the theft.
I'm gonna look at my pretty pen. And it's like a pink feather. Be like, huh. And just totally zone out while he rambles.
Asking random strangers like, "Hey, where's this road?"
No, it's
Yeah.
things are easy enough to.
Follow up, go to his manse.
Yeah, not so much a mansion.
Oh.
It's a corner house, nice and well, but it's sort of a row of houses and like literally like on a street where like house after house is literally like built pressed up against each other, kind of overlap on top of each other. It's
Quarter house.
Corner.
That made a lot. Okay, that made a lot more sense than quarter horse, which is what I heard.
Yeah, so it's on a corner. It has windows on multiple sides of the building, but it's just kind of each way stretches out with other buildings all up against each other, all sort of.
World's greatest detective.
No.
Do we know
Go-
his name?
Yes.
We have
Do
his
we
address.
just want to mind spike him and murder him?
No.
What?
What?
Murder is bad.
No? We are not murdering people in this campaign?
No,
No,
different
no.
campaign.
Oh, okay.
This is the mission of good continued.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not the
that's-
evil campaign that we.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I go up to the door and cop knock.
Blam, blam, blam.
I hate that.
If they don't knock that loud, how do you know they're important?
Hey,
Listen,
he
I had a DoorDash driver do that, and I was like close to the door, so I whipped that bastard open so fast and caught him taking pictures and putting stuff down. I'm like, yeah, now we're both uncomfortable. I hope you enjoyed your knocking.
Okay.
A woman with like almost like dark reddish skin and vibrant red hair opens the door with a crossbow like held
Straight
down but like in hand.
Yeah. Look down at the note. Are you read off name? Or is,
Akeem Jafar?
yeah, are you Akeem Jafar or is he in?
No, the lord of the house is out.
Excellent. We need his artifact, please.
We are a priest and cleric, or a paladin and cleric
They are.
of the Allfather. We need the Allfather relic to save people from the end times.
Well, then I suggest you have more money, as I think he's paid a fair bit for it, and I don't believe he's going to willingly give it up.
Do
That's
we know
okay.
when he's going to come back?
Should be by this evening.
Okay.
Excellent.
Thank you.
I lean against the wall, just waiting.
Mm-hmm.
May we come in and wait?
No,
Use my pretty pen.
you're special.
She stole it.
Anyways, sit down on this person's doorstep.
Shame her.
Stoop kid's afraid to leave a stoop.
Closes the door,
Mhm.
locks it.
Yeah. Like that
I'm
would
going to
stop
miss you
us.
stuff through the door.
What?
It has not yet come up, but I am very good at lockpicking.
I saw this in a
I
in
can
a play.
misty step through the door.
I saw this in a play
Or at least
once.
a window, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw this in a play once. I scrape the rune for G on the door.
Starts scraping, and like someone kicks the other side of the door.
Keep scraping.
Yeah, there's a G on it now.
What does that stand for?
Gandalf.
G for Gandalf.
If she thinks she's annoyed now, wait till 12 dwarves show up and expect dinner.
My plates.
You're going to blunt the knives.
Yeah, we're waiting. I cast aid.
And are waiting.
So-
Not
Back
saying I intend, I expect combat, but
Is that the increased health thingy?
yeah,
Is it 20 again?
yes.
After
Like I said, just make a note. It's going to
20 minutes or so, a guard with a split mayo and a spear walks up. Excuse me, we've got some complaints that you're loitering here. I'd have to ask you to move along.
No,
We're waiting
thank
for the
you.
Lord of the house.
We have pressing business involving the current events.
We've been tasked by the
well,
gods to fix it. Kinda.
On a mission from the gods that are
I don't know.
totally
What's
real.
your charisma?
But more importantly, go
I
away.
am charismatic. I should be doing better.
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
like-
you guys.
Yeah, it's like I'll give you help on a diplomacy roll of it is an Allfather relic of we need it to save the land.
I'm not trying to convince the guard of that.
Yeah, yeah.
Just leave us alone.
Yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and go with the standard intimidation of, no, go away. This is important.
Can I? Okay, we'll see how that goes. Do that first.
You're at private property and they've requested you leave.
Is the master of the home here? We
Uh,
only saw what we assume
16.
was a maid.
Intimidation, 16.
I'm pretty sure he's intimidated.
He's-
Can I just ask and be like, well, will you be happy to leave if you could point us in the direction of whatever his face name is?
Akeem Jafar?
Akeem Jafar.
I'm not good with leaving. He might come back and try to move the artifact. We need it.
I do not know where the property owner is, but residents of this street have asked that you move.
What part of the street do they own?
You're free to walk about the street.
Okay. We
Sure.
take turns circling.
We start pacing in
You
front
can
of
do
the
that.
house.
I will.
Thank you very much for making that easy on me. I just
Yeah. They're pacing. I'm just leaning against the wall, glaring at him still.
Do I need to have someone come?
No. It's fine. It's fine. Come on. We're just pacing. It's fine. We're pacing. Come. We're pacing.
How tall is the house?
25-ish feet, probably.
No, that's
I mean,
easy,
if you wanna,
like climb it.
I don't have to climb it.
No,
Just
he can
run it up.
he just walks up.
Also, during this time, I do go through the letters to find out what artifact this is and what it looks like and stuff.
I mean, there's no imagery of it, but
It's
is.
an ads.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
an ads.
Oh, it's like a house.
It kind of seems maybe a level off up here.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll pretend.
Wait for the guard to leave. After.
Yeah, I'll wait for the guard to get out of chat, and then I'll go ahead and scale the building.
I will actually walk around to the back of the building. And
Well, there
look
is
for back
no
doors.
necessarily a back of the building to
'Cause
walk
it's all-
around to.
yeah,
Like
it's all
the building
building.
just continues.
Corner.
Yeah, it's a corner house.
Yeah, so there's no alleyways. It's just building next to
Yeah,
it.
like the back of the building would be in somebody else's home.
Ah.
Yeah, they're essentially like
Yeah.
all connected in one big.
Actual reason we care about NPC house, NPC house.
You said
Unfortunate
how,
that these doors
how
appear to be
far is
barred
it
by
up
the
to
almighty
the
death.
How far
25?
is it up to the roof?
25-ish feet.
I will Misty step up there.
Okay, so you're acrobaticsing?
No, he could just run.
I
he,
just go up the vertical surface.
he is
He's
monk.
monking.
Yeah.
He is monk. He can now go
There are,
up.
of course, let me see, windows and such along your way, but
Yes, I just use regular movement. As long as I don't stop on a vertical space, I can.
I'm just walking
Just
back
go
and
up.
forth in front
You
of the
just-
house, being a very noticeable menace.
We be positive.
Cool.
Why'd you put me so far?
That's you.
yeah,
oh,
I mean,
I
yeah.
didn't know.
That's me.
Yeah.
And this is Austin.
'Kay.
We're just pacing out here.
Listen, I prefer bottle caps.
So what do the two high people find?
Yeah. What
What
do
do I
we see?
I mean, it's roof. It does level off at the top. There is a chimney sort of near the back side of it.
Does it look like
There's a little metal like side add-on over the outcropping bay window.
Is
there?
it a flat roof?
Yeah, not fully flat, but it's it is a lot less steep at the center than.
Does it look like there's any
shallow
sort of,
angle?
Yeah.
any sort of hatch down into it?
No hatch from the roof. There were some windows.
Yeah, there's windows. Unless they've got an additional like attic up here, I don't expect like a direct inward to the house.
Is it? Are we wasting our time when we need to be saving the world? Should we just go through these people and take it?
That's a method.
That's an
It's like-
option.
We should make an effort to avoid that.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
why I'm
but
willing to
we're-
give an
we're
hour.
actively wasting time
As-
at this point.
Make a perception check as you're going into those kind of thoughts of like what kind of time do we have?
That's a good roll.
22.
You notice that the spindle of that tendril of darkness from the sun is probably twice as long as it was when you first got out of the.
Okay, so hours matter.
Okay, we're going in now.
Okay. Up to the...
Sword, shield, flame on, door kick.
well,
Now you want me to open it? I could probably open it.
Well,
Yeah.
the worst part is that I am not that kind of barbarian, so my kick is going to be hilariously ineffective.
Kick
so-
out! Ow, my foot! It's a sturdy door.
And we don't want
It's
me
like,
to
I forgot I
fireball.
don't
What
do
is that?
this.
What is that? Solid oak?
It's like we'll have Ryan come down and unlock the door. If it doesn't go on the first thing, I'll use my, big ass mace, which I believe.
Yeah, as long as the door's not like impervious to being unlocked because of arcane lock or something.
Make sleight of hand check.
Wouldn't it be tool use?
I get a 24.
24. You are, and you're proficient with the lock. You are proficient enough that I'm not going to bother making you check on it. That's more of a time thing. You take a minute. You manage to be stealthy enough with doing it that the
Guard
the guard who's sitting just inside and noticed him scratching a G into the door didn't notice until after you'd already got it unlocked to open. Where does everyone stand as they...
Well, I'm through the door first, as is my place.
Yeah.
Shield
Are you
out.
staying up?
Do I see any sort of way to get down in besides the windows?
Windows, if you really try, you might squeeze through that narrow chimney.
That feels like not a good decision.
Is there
for
smoke
me.
coming out of it?
So
The chimney.
Not right now, no.
Yeah, see, the chimney's cold. Go for it.
no,
Go
I'll
through the window.
yeah, I'll just.
Do you have more Misty Steps?
I mean, yeah, it costs spells now.
Yeah. If you slide down here and, if you look from upside down into that window, is there curtains there?
There are not...
You're not...
do
don't
you
move
do that?
her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick, you're not the one making...
Do you try? Yeah. Do you try looking through the window?
You need line of sight for Misty Step.
Yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna misty step to the ground.
Okay.
And then go in with everyone else. I'm like, oh, we're just going through the door, okay? And I'll just misty step down.
If you need to get down, you can just... I can...
Catch
bring
you or...
I can just carry you down. That's not a problem.
I'll get carried down.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
just carry you down before I unlock it.
Thanks. I just didn't know we were going down this way. I thought we were trying to go through the roof.
We were just checking if there was an easy way in the roof.
I was being helpful.
Well, people are doing this with a severe lack of urgency.
Mm-hmm.
So we will go ahead. You're the one right at the door.
Mm-hmm.
Just you. Initiative.
I got 12.
Can I see the person in the door?
Not from where you are, no.
Damn. Which means I couldn't see him roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
You could see him roll initiative.
Yeah, but I don't want to turn his initiative into a 1.
I got a 12. I don't think I'm winning this anyways. But it
I
doesn't
I could have given you an 11.
That would have been 16 instead of 12.
Positive. So yeah, 16. So she has the quicker response to
16, but
does 19 hit
Nope.
as a crossbow bolt flies. Why doesn't it hit?
AC
Because
too
my
high.
AC is 24.
Okay.
I'm a barbarian, so it's a combination of Dex, Con, and Shield. Along with a magical robe of protection.
So Audrey just like as he catches it on his shield.
Captain America's mighty shield. All those before the shield must yield.
And then as the first through, I will let you attack before we bother to see who else is in that initiative.
Non-lethal, please.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Yep, that's just what Frank says as you enter.
I'm going to using my sword.
Stab.
Well, I'm going to go with a disarming attack. So,
But I still can't see him.
27.
Hits. Surprisingly, really.
DC 17 strength check.
Strength save.
Yeah, sorry.
18.
Okay, well, the sword is not, our weapon isn't knocked out of her hand. So, it takes that. And then that. So, takes 13 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack her again. I will slap her a second time, and since I hit her with my sword, I get advantage, which didn't really help. 24.
Hits.
Okay, she's going to deal with another disarming attack.
So I need another strength save.
17, yes.
17.
Okay.
She rolled good.
She's just a dice. Sure, she's never rolled so well.
And then she takes 19 more damage.
She die?
What?
I'm aiming for non-lethal, so...
Yes, that is enough. So she goes down.
Oh.
That was exactly enough, by the way. That was on the nose between those two attacks. And the reason I didn't have everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
She the only one in the house?
You don't hear any other movement inside.
Kneel down and check her, make sure she's not dead.
Yeah, she's breathing.
Okay. So,
Everyone else?
sword
in.
flames up, and then I go up the stairs.
Yeah, we file in.
Yep, let's go in.
So you're heading up the stairs. Everyone else just files into your closed door behind you, or?
Yes. Make sure that guard doesn't, look at it.
Just thunk, thunk, thunk.
So up the stairs onto the landing here. There's a banner on the wall. There is a rug in the middle of the floor that actually carries on to just sort of a window out on the side.
Mm-hmm.
A little diagonal door here and a door on the opposite side.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go through the diagonal door.
Diagonal door.
Yeah, I'm betting that
It's
that's
not locked, but it leads into a bedroom.
servant's room, or is there fancy stuff?
Nothing too fancy. It's a nice enough bed.
Check the other one.
Yep. Go through the other door.
The other door leads into a room which is why when you ask the question, the windows aren't curtained, but there is a curtain hanging against the far wall. Otherwise, just a small.
I do make sure I'm within 10 feet of Bob.
Oh, so you're heading up. You're this one.
Yeah.
You also go up the stairs.
Yes, always within 10 feet.
But just to within 10 feet. So that he's 10 feet back from me.
This guard is alive, yes?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, go forward, sword flaming.
You open the curtain.
Yeah. Ah, he's hideous!
It is a mirror. And it is a thing.
Well, it was a mirror behind a curtain. Soldier.
Let's see. If you know the name of it, because I'm guessing it begins with M, but
Life trapping.
it's L.
Yeah.
Did you say life trapping?
Oh, yeah, no, this is a terrible idea.
That's why I'm within 10 feet of you, though.
But
Yes.
yeah.
There, mirror. It says so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, mirror of life trapping.
Yeah, no, I knew it was a bad idea, but
Yeah.
my character is notorious for doing dumb things like running into rooms.
What, was this the one that any potion's a potion I'm drinking today?
Yes. Yes.
Outside of Defja.
Yeah, Defja did that too.
Yeah.
You need a charisma save.
You get +3.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, 10 feet. 10 feet, 10 feet.
Always within 10 feet.
Do I have Indomitable yet? I might need Indomitable. Do I have Indomitable yet?
No, you're just...
Danger sense does not help me.
Fighter at 9, 13, 17.
Okay, I'm not 9, so no. I don't have Indomitable yet.
Tragic.
Very tragic. Unfortunate.
Now you rolling straight, my dude.
Yeah, and this is an ability check, so...
14.
Okay, so 14 plus 6, 20.
20?
Because you're giving me a +3, right?
I was gonna say, who gets proficiency in charisma?
No, wait. Not 20. I
Sorcerers.
apologize.
Yeah, yeah.
I was looking at something different.
Warlocks.
Yeah.
It's,
Paladins.
it's
+3.
19. Yeah, it's 19, not 20. Now, I only get your charisma bonus, not your full save bonus there? That's unfortunate.
Yeah, no, not my full +11.
No,
Well,
that's-
+12 now.
Yes.
Oh yeah. No. Nothing happens.
I take the mirror down.
Okay.
Do I notice a magical something happened, or do I not even notice?
Yeah. No, you can tell that not necessarily that it's even trying to do something to you, but it's almost like at the very edges of the mirror, almost as if there are shadows of things.
I go, not today, Satan. Put it down. Like the mirror down on the floor.
Okay.
Is there anything behind the mirror on the wall?
Well,
Is there any other rooms in this upper area, or is this it?
nothing else that you noticed?
I guess I start searching for secret rooms and ask for help.
Do warn everyone there's a magical mirror on the ground that did stuff. Maybe have Austin look at it.
Before I head upstairs and go ahead and relock the front door.
Yeah, like close and relock that.
Yeah, close and relock that, and I mean, might as well while I'm here. I'm gonna take our unconscious guard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and tie her up with rope.
Okay.
You could probably put her in her own bed.
Yeah, then I can carry her up and put her on the bed.
Ah, some giant screwing with the window again.
Hey, I'm just touching with the Legos. Don't bother me. But yeah, that all looks pretty copacetic. Tragic that we're committing all this crime, but it is for the greater good.
Yes.
The greater monotheistic good.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you get when you have lots of gods. You get
So
chaos
you're
like
just
this.
investigating the upper floor?
Yeah, I'm looking for secret rooms, passages,
Make an investigation
doors,
check.
things of that nature.
I'll help.
Something.
I get.
Okay, so does his helping give me advantage? Yeah. Just double checking. Okay.
+1.
Yeah, so I got a whole 13. Now, if that fails,
It does fail.
I'm going to try and use my second wind ability.
Okay.
18?
18. So you get to the point where you're just feeling like you're not gonna. But you look behind the banner.
Oh,
that's on the sidewall.
Yeah, I couldn't see the sidewall.
And you find like a weird. There's like a little incut in the wall where a bar is like almost turned with room to turn it.
Pull bar.
And it resists at first, but then it slams forward like it gives way at the end. But nothing else seems to move.
Lift. Shave.
It doesn't. I mean, you can push it back the other way. But
I'll search the downstairs while they're investigating the.
Yeah, you can make an investigation.
Okay.
It's like,
So-
I usually identify in the mirror.
So the bar just.
it may open something somewhere else we didn't hear.
Okay.
There wasn't a big
So
chunk.
yeah,
It was giveaway thing, but yeah.
I activate bar.
Yeah, you want to move Austin up to the mirror.
There's a secret room.
You are identifying the mirror.
Yes.
It is a mirror of life trapping. Does it say what you learn?
I think everything except if it's cursed.
Also, thinking about what Beth said about
You
the
learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement and how many turns it has, if any. You learn when the ongoing spells are affecting the item, what they are.
So the mirror has 12 cells within it, which things can be trapped.
Yes.
If it is hanging on a vertical surface, you can use a magic action to use its command word to activate it, and it remains so until you repeat the command word to deactivate it. Any creature other than you that sees its reflection in the activated mirror while within 30 feet of the mirror must succeed DC 15 Charisma save or be trapped, along with anything as wearing and carrying in one of the extra-dimensional spaces. Extra-dimensional cells infinite.
Does
You don't age, don't eat, don't drink, don't sleep while there.
Did identify give me the command word?
I think it does, yeah.
Then I deactivate the mirror.
It has been removed from its vertical surface.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah,
That's true.
which is why you were able to go in and do the thing without making the save.
All right.
Because if he'd have left and came back, he would have had to make it. But he's like in the success zone. He's like, did you know that?
No, I had no idea. I just knew that there was shadows moving around in the mirror, and no, shadows don't get to look at me. Mirror goes on the floor.
Yeah, I just figured reflective surface at ground turned off.
Yeah, it's like when you turn your phone over.
If
Can't
it
get your
traps
reflection.
a creature and its cells are already occupied, it frees one trapped creature at random to accommodate the new prisoner. If the mirror is shattered, all creatures it contains are freed and appear in unoccupied spaces near it.
I almost broke it too. I seriously consider just like going full barbarian.
Within 5 feet of it, you can take a magic action to name one creature trapped in it, or call out a particular cell by number.
Yes.
The creature named or contained in the named cell appears as an image on the mirror surface. You and the creature can then communicate. Similar way, you can take a magic action to use the second command word to free one creature trapped in the mirror. The freed creature appears along with its possessions in an unoccupied space nearest the mirror and facing away from it.
G will occur.
Putting it... and there's ways with other extra-dimensional things to...
Create holes.
Create holes.
I'm betting the mirror is where the thing is.
Well, that's what we're going to check. Well, I'm going to check. I tell everyone else, I'm looking at the magic mirror. It takes people into it.
Meanwhile...
Don't enter this room.
Ryan, you were doing an investigate downstairs?
Yeah, I got a 13.
13?
After I hear that click, I do ask when I go downstairs, could you go up on the roof and check the chimney? It wasn't smoking, and it's very close to the secret device we just did.
Is it?
Yeah. Secret device, chimney. Might as well go check.
Is the chimney off so we can see inside of it, or is it?
Yeah, Beth said it wasn't smoking.
Yeah, the fireplace. Yeah, you can see the fireplace.
Yeah. So, is the fireplace cold or?
Yeah, it's cold.
Okay. So you want me to go check the?
Well, I guess I didn't think about it, but you can check from up there if there's a secret in the chimney that opened up.
I'm betting that it's not in the chimney. So yeah, I leave the lever activated, and I go
how it was not before.
Yes, how it was not, and then I go and look around, and the room's not the one he's in, but the other room.
Here,
the other bedroom.
cast light on.
Yeah, you're looking around up in.
Yeah, upstairs where
investigate.
where the Vic is not.
Yes.
Casting
20,
light on an object just to look up into the chimney to
plus
see
2,
if there's
yes,
anything.
20.
It more or less seems like a normal chimney. Nothing seems to have moved around in it.
Okay.
I really miss my
Dirty.
rogue.
No.
I do all the things.
You other than finding a panel underneath like some of like the side walls where there's little knickknacks kept. There's a panel that removes, and there is a pouch containing platinum.
Money.
Like 20 platinum.
I don't think anyone else needs to know about that. I used all of my money to get us here, so
Yeah.
But other than that, nothing.
Have you thought about the starving orphans?
yeah,
Octavian?
They won't be starving.
yeah. Don't worry, they'll be fine.
Are you calling out a sum by number?
Yes.
Where do you want to start?
1.
1.
We're just going to move ourselves up that list.
Hey, I think this will be in a spot where the
you
monster
stand on the
manual
other
being
side of this
alphabetical
door,
will actually be
please?
helpful.
Can I have you stand on the other side of this door, please?
Oh, yeah. Won't.
As they're both sitting there, you're just staring at the door aggressively.
Just lean against it. It's like, yeah, just in case.
Or it's
Who
not
knows?
blocked by walls.
Who knows what's in here?
He has total cover. It should be blocked by wall.
I mean, even if it's a blockage, we can do it. You just can't look in here. I
Just stand
turn
with
the
my
wall
back.
against this thing, so
Yeah.
you literally can't look in here. And then the door can stay open.
Well, it doesn't
They-
matter. You would have to say the activation phrase.
Anyone who sees it after I activate it.
Purple-skinned woman with 6 arms and sort of like a snake-like tail whipping behind her appears as the visage in the mirror, just like covered in like the carved tattoos, like shaping throughout much of the part of her body you can see.
Has multiple arms.
6 armed.
6 of them.
Yep.
Multiple.
You're not the collector.
No.
Have we exchanged possession again?
Well, the world's ending, so things were bound to change.
Oh. Well, my world ended. I don't know how long ago.
Oh, this is like the big world, and not like the kingdom's collapsing. Like the stars are going out, the lights leaving the world. Total annihilation.
Fun.
2.
What? No. 2 is empty.
Then we just move on. 3. I'm gonna leave you on red.
Enjoy your stuck in a place that's definitely going to be destroyed.
You'll be freed first, theoretically, maybe.
Oh no!
Yeah, I mean, if the mirror breaks,
Yeah.
They're free.
So the black hole just breaks the mirror, and then he's like, "I'm free!"
Spaghettification.
The worst kind of death.
a
I went feet
orb-like face with
Man, that'd be convenient.
Orb-like?
Man, that's real convenient.
an orb-like
Oh,
face with
that's-
10 tendrils or eye stalks
Ovoid. Oh, round.
appears.
Like a ball.
And
Like
it's
a ball.
blind. Unfortunate. Yeah, I've been poked out. Unfortunate.
Let's try this one. And you notice, as one of the eyes blasts a beam towards you, and like on your side of the mirror, like dust of stone falls out.
Like the stone.
He shot a petrification ray at you, and it just turned to motes.
Yeah, like as in, yeah, he's trying to petrify you, but he's trying to petrify you through the mirror. But stone dust did fall out on your side of it.
That's scary.
Bit rude.
You're not supposed to be here.
Well, times are as they are. Needs must.
I was working on a deal.
With Akeem Jeffries?
Yes, with Jafar.
Jafar.
It's Jafar! It's been Jafar! You're having so much trouble with the name! I named him Jafar!
Yeah.
Listen, you can't win. You're over there as a DM going, they'll remember this. We all liked Aladdin, and we're just like, nope. I refuse to recall.
Well, he probably wasn't going to follow through.
Oh.
Especially considering the current circumstances. What were you making a deal for?
Crackers. He
I mean,
wants crackers.
freedom. Yeah.
Polly would like crackers.
What did he want from you?
I have information on where things can be found.
That makes sense.
Oh, we don't care about that. Next.
So this is a beholder with lots of eyes?
11?
And we need the main one, don't we?
Yeah.
It didn't specify, but you could probably guess that's your best shot.
I don't suppose you could be persuaded to give up one of your eyes for the greater good?
I mean, that is asking quite a lot.
It is.
Been here so long.
If he was being more foresighted, he'd see how this is a good idea.
I think I could come up with other things. I could tempt you.
Go ahead.
You're like a guy who doesn't drink who's like, I bet I could find a wine you'd like. You're like, okay. Don't like wine? Sure. Give it the old college try.
Well, if they get you to try enough of them.
No, you don't try any of them. You just go, I don't like wine.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll find you a drink. He
the
keeps
point is,
offering
like, well,
wine.
We're currently in a bit of an apocalyptic scenario.
Oh. Well, I think really, if you're at all a decent person, you would understand that every man deserves a chance to get the freedom. I think really we should all just be set free and allowed to fend for ourselves.
Not 100% against it. Though seems like an unlikely situation. What was that? 4? 4?
Yeah.
4? Yeah, 4.
That was 3. So
Yeah,
4 is
that
next.
Yeah,
Yeah.
4.
4 is
Straight up.
empty.
Swipe right.
I believe it's left is the
Swipe left.
projection.
Yeah, whatever.
So yeah. So
You
4
can
is
tell I use these normal human apps a whole lot.
Yes, like humans do.
Yeah.
We use the apps like humans.
As I think of
5.
5 is a dragon turtle. Yeah. Oh, someone to talk to. Hi.
Oh, hey.
Hi. I'm Lafar. Hi. Who are you?
Why are you in the mirror?
I just really don't know. Someone didn't like me. I know I look frightening. It's all a terrible misunderstanding.
quick question: do we remember the name of the dragon turtle we rode on the elemental plane of water? He was one of our boats.
You do not. But it is not him. This is a mirror that was from the other campaign that took place in this world.
Oh, okay.
That we had no part of.
Yeah, that there was no video of. It was actually the first 5th edition game that I did.
Yeah.
The first film one
Can
was-
I see how big he is in here?
Pretty. You can't really tell because
Yeah,
the scale of the mirror, but he's probably pretty big.
Enough to
So-
crush everyone if you let him out in here.
Yeah, well, that's the point. Do you know how big, like, I am?
Well, I mean, I've seen people before.
Yes.
I'd imagine you're probably less than 10 feet tall.
Yes. You are bigger?
Yes, I'm quite
Okay.
impressive.
We'll let you out outside.
Thank you.
Alright, well,
Next.
6? Or was that 6?
That was 5.
Alright, 6.
6 is a blue dragon.
Skip.
I mean, not necessarily.
No, pretty necessarily.
Not red.
It's not red. Not an absolute irredeemable jerk.
As we're going through this, I do call out for Beth if she could check around with detect magic.
I can cast a detect magic.
I can't cast that on other people. Yeah. It's like I have it. I just can't do two things at once.
Yep. And that gives her something to do while we're on.
Is there enough time for me to start searching downstairs now?
Sure,
that I've
yeah,
done
you can
up?
start searching downstairs. Well,
Okay.
I'll assist him since I've already looked it over and tell him where I think stuff is probably not.
so you can get another roll.
Okay. We believe the check.
Wait,
But,
have we long rested since I detected magic
16 or 1. I'm going to
Yes.
take that 16.
Where did you detect magic earlier?
That was with the cloaks and the rings.
That's not detect magic. That's just an action. You take
The last
Yeah.
time you detected magic was in the
Was
trap room.
before that.
Then we took the long rest.
Yep.
Before we
Okay.
teleported out.
Okay,
Alright.
so I
The
got
only
an
thing you're done is a missing
18.
step.
18.
So,
So,
should I...
no, you're good.
Okay.
So you know full well that you looked over that entire bookcase. But when he looks over it,
Almost like circumstances has changed.
Okay, my detect magic is
Nah, man.
pointless.
I work in an inventory. The amount of times I go, I've looked on the shelf 6 times. It's not here. Somebody just goes, this thing?
F you.
Whenever I need someone to look for something for me, I go, I've looked for it, but I've been known to be blind before.
Yeah.
Can you look for me?
and the bookcase pushes through, and there is a hole above it where a little pole could come out of.
Ah.
And the detect magic's still useful for any other magic things.
So, other than a few of my whatever, there's a spice pouch on the wall that's
Nice.
magic.
Yes, mine.
But otherwise, no magic that you can see from here.
I was super, super tempted to buy the endless spice pouch, and I didn't because of restraint. I walk into the little secret back room.
Yeah.
Roll initiative.
No.
Oh, unfortunate.
It's like I have a dragon if you want to find something.
I want to fight the beholder.
Well, we'll do that with an overwhelming advantage.
Yes. Not
Such
quite
as-
Ryan's crazy mega death trap for
Vampires.
We just hire like a couple dozen crossbows and put them in a pit.
Or we free the dragon turtle, get his friendship, and ask him to pin down this beholder when we let it out.
I feel like we don't want to do something that's going to pop the eyes.
True.
We need at least one. I would like more.
So if you go around as they're walking through the wall, you do find that there is magic in that room that you couldn't see from outside of it.
Because of thickness.
Or just shielded.
It's lead.
I lead line things too.
Why not? You never know when Superman's peeking.
You find pile of some treasure,
A whole bunch of tomatoes.
and you do find a
unfortunate.
closed chest that you know has magic in it.
Mm-hmm. I pointed out.
Okay. How much is in the treasure pile?
It looks like he's rolling on the tables.
Yeah, it will be. Let's say 180 gold.
Okay. I'm gonna put that in party funds and not just pocket it.
How generous.
Would you get like 70 platinum earlier?
No, 20.
Yeah.
Which is really just a refund for all I've spent. 180.
True.
Okay. Does someone want to look at this chest before I open it?
Yep, that's a box.
You're upstairs.
You're
with me.
upstairs.
Okay. I open the box.
It is not locked or trapped.
Unfortunate.
In there is a strange tool, like an axe, with its
Oh.
head sideways. A spirit board. D&D's take on Ouija board.
Can't call it Ouija, that's trademark.
Because it's a toy, not a spiritual device.
And a rod.
Okay, I take the as I'm like, is this an as? Would I know what an as looks like?
You ever made a canoe?
You've probably talked enough to them about it that this has been the subject of what you're going after. That yes,
Okay.
it's probably been mentioned.
Yes.
The
literally
as
looks
I
like
turn
a-
and hand to the monk.
Yeah.
There's that. I check out the rod.
Hold this object of immense power.
Are
Click
you identifying? Or...
I don't have that ability.
Yeah.
Sit for an hour. Look at it.
He's checking if there's a button first.
Yeah, is there a button?
Is there an obvious button?
Yes, is there an obvious button? Is it what I hope it is? I love me an obvious button.
Yeah, if it was a Rod of Wonder, he definitely would have told you something different.
Yeah, it is not a rod of wonder.
That would have been fun.
No. Immovable rod has a button.
Yeah.
No.
No, I'm just saying, the Rod of Wonder is obnoxious. It looks obnoxious. You wouldn't mistake it for anything else.
I kind of go, I guess we'll give this to Fabien. Get him to figure out what it is. I go up the stairs and go, we found the as, now we just need the beholder eye.
I found a beholder.
Oh,
Are you still
excellent.
going through doors, or
Yeah, I'm talking to a dragon.
yeah?
Just look back and go, oh yeah, we found the beholder.
Release me. I have treasure beyond what you can imagine. I can split with you. Let me back to it.
Just
I
through
found
the
those
door.
chalky candies you like.
Just through the door. World's ending. Don't care.
Would you be willing to assist
I
in...
know a way out.
Would you be willing to assist in killing a beholder in exchange for freedom? We have to
Make a
kill one.
persuasion check.
Oh,
Can I help while through the door? Just add a commentary.
No.
Okay, fair enough.
the spice pouch thing. Is it the Heward's
Yeah.
handy spice pouch?
Yeah, that's the most convenient way for anyone that has money to collect some things to have their spice collect. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's mine now.
I spend my inspiration for a reroll and take my portent. I ain't playing that game. I rolled a 7, and then I get an 11.
It's like,
11 is the total.
'Cause I take my 11 portent for 17 total.
17. And then we go back to my treasure with nothing else.
I mean, you go do whatever you want after that.
That could be beneficial. Should
Yeah,
be easy
no.
enough.
No. Any debt should be repaid as swiftly as possible. We'll come back around to it. Gotta check the rest of this mirror.
And I'll pack my things.
Does he have anything in
They
there?
go in there with all the possessions they had on them at the time.
So is his room just full of treasure?
He doesn't carry his hoard, but
But he's got a bunch of stuff in there with him?
you don't know. You can't quite tell. He's the one that's pulled forward.
Oh, yeah. I can't see what is in there. Oh, yeah, whatever. Alright, so we move on. 7.
7.
We have that empty room, so if you got captured, you wouldn't have released everything.
It would have only released one thing anyways.
Pale human man with black, dark, slick black hair and a fine suit, tucks and tails kind of thing.
Guitar?
Next.
it's my expectation that he's in the mirror.
Oh, hello. Your treat. Hi.
And you are...
I'm Sven.
Hi, Sven. Why are you in the mirror?
Do you want to build a snowman?
I was put here by those that perhaps wanted control. I was once the rightful ruler of Sovngarde.
Is that a place on this map?
I believe so. Where is it?
Yeah, Bob wasn't here to hear it. No, none of us knew it.
Huh? Do you want to build a snowman?
I'm just looking up. Does anybody know where Sovngarde
I
is?
think it is this as the territory, like around here, and it's not labeled.
There's not a lot
If
of
I recall
territories
correctly. Yeah.
Alright. Neat. 8.
But But no, again. 8 is empty.
All right, 9.
9 is empty.
10.
A crying, blonde, 7-year-old child.
Definitely a trick.
Oh no. Hey, I'm not there. I don't have to deal with the consequences of these actions.
Once again, I'm seeing it again.
I cast augury.
Mm-hmm.
Would releasing this be good or bad for me?
Just for,
Unclear.
So not a crying child. Because if it was a crying child, this would be good. As it's just sitting there making his mewling, and I go, God says you're not a crying child.
I mean, I felt like I've been a crying child for longer than most children exist.
That's not a good answer.
That is not a good answer.
It doesn't.
Would you?
The mirror stops you from aging, yes.
Right. So it just is a crying child.
forever.
Maybe.
It's concerning still, but
I feel like if it was actually a child, I would have been told it was fine to release it.
Would be probably
Considering my willingness and desire to help and take care of people, I do not see a situation in which a crying child forcibly held into a mirror for a long period of time, and that way it would be a burden to me that I would consider and believe. So no, I'm going to trust my augury, and I'm going to...
or is
There's
it,
also a whole lot of things of like what's going on with the world too.
Yeah. It's
Right.
like, there's some other stuff going on too. It's like, we can revisit this. We can stuff this in a box and take it. But for now,
Yeah, let's just.
we're going to move on to 11.
A white bearded dwarf. You're not Defoe.
No, he's not here at the moment.
My name is Harbeck. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you.
I would greatly appreciate freedom,
Why are you in the mirror?
because some people don't have quite the scope of mind to see that I should be in charge.
Megalomaniac. Next.
I can help.
Help with what?
Anything magical you need? I'm quite the accomplished wizard. I've had all the time I need and all the scrolls required.
Could you wink out all the lights in the sky and turn out the stars?
I could certainly make it seem like that's happening to a group
If
of
it
people.
was happening, could you stop it? Because it's currently happening.
I might need to do a little more research.
Yeah, we're on a time crunch. If we come around to it, we'll keep you in mind. 12.
Listen, we will. Yeah.
We're kind of on a
this was a
time
great
thing.
interview. We'll give you a call
And-
back.
Face tendrils!
Oh, it's not a dwarf.
No, the 12. Mind
Oh,
Flayer.
12.
12
Oh,
is mind
12
Flayer.
is a flame turret. I'm like, oh, look, the dwarf, he was mad.
No, 12's just another.
It's a mind flayer.
Yeah.
It's not trying to talk, it's just trying to eat the mirror.
Yeah, it's trying to reach through. You notice
That's
little.
not-
You notice little bits of slime just sort of dripping down.
That's not how
On your-
the...
it's gonna have trouble talking. It usually
Oh,
doesn't.
right. Telepathy only. What a terrible time to not have the glorious advantage of biological vocal cords.
Or, lips.
What
Just
sort of
clacky, clacky.
What sort of evolutionary dead end would lead to such a creature? Nothing impressive or advanced, that's for sure.
Are you just shit talking
Hell
the
with it.
operation?
All right, so we'll close that down. We'll deactivate the mirror.
Okay. So you do that.
Yeah.
While he's doing that, are you bothering to fighter test your rod?
Yes.
It is a rod of alertness.
Oh, I like those.
Yeah. So whatever.
Stab
Advantage
them
on
around.
perception checks on initiative rolls while you're holding it and attuned.
It is attunement.
Yep. Never gonna use it then.
Cast detect evil and good, detect magic, detect poison and disease, and see invisibility from it. And it gives the protective aura, magic action. Plant the half end of the rod in the ground, whereupon the rod's head sheds bright light for 60 foot, dim light additional 60 foot, And while within the bright light, you and allies get +1 bonus to AC and saves. Can sense the location of any invisible creature that is also in the bright light.
So it's got some extra
And it
features
lasts
here.
up to 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's got some good features there.
Yeah, I can't use it.
So yeah, Mirror's got some people in it who probably deserve to be there, some people who might not deserve to be there, and also one beholder.
Oh, good. Because we've got the ads, so we just need to kill the beholder.
I guess
Um,
identify on the ads, make sure it's an
Well,
actually
while they're
notified.
doing
that's probably a good idea.
While they're doing that, and I'm holding the Oz, I'm going to confer with my ancestors to see what they think about this thing.
I mean, it's certainly of great power, but what real say is that? I mean, the world was carved by it. It seems silly. You hold it in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
What are the
Monotheistic God made the world with his hope.
But otherwise, you sit in the house and you've checked your mirror.
10 minutes.
And as you come to try to identify it, that is where we will pick up next time. Like, comment, subscribe. Join us. Bye.